Welcome back to our storytelling platform where real-life stories are shared to inspire, caution, and engage. If you haven't watched our last story, Pulang Araw, we encourage you to check it out and share it with your friends. It's a tale filled with history, sacrifice, and resilience. Today's story brings us into the digital age, a love story that begins with hope, but ends in lessons. Let me make it clear. This is not about any real individuals with the same names or circumstances. This is simply a narrative to provoke thought and awareness. So sit back and dive with us into the tale of Angie and Tommy. The beginning of an online romance. Angie, a 32-year-old Filipina, lived in a quiet barangay in the Philippines. She was an average-looking woman with long black hair and a bright smile, but often carried the weight of insecurity and inferiority. In her village, Angie was known as the hard-working breadwinner, but deep down, she longed for a love story like the ones she saw in movies. Angie, a 32-year-old Filipina, lived in a quiet barangay in the Philippines. She was an average-looking woman with long black hair and a bright smile, but often carried the weight of insecurity and inferiority. In her village, Angie was known as the hard-working breadwinner, but deep down, she longed for a love story like the ones she saw in movies. Her wish seemed to come true when she met Tommy, a 50-year-old American, through TikTok. Tommy was charming, fluent in sweet words, and often sent her money, making Angie believe he was her ticket to a better life. For Angie, Tommy's attention made her feel special, elevating her confidence. For Tommy, Angie seemed like a docile, eager partner, a perfect match for his needs. The first meeting. When Tommy visited the Philippines, Angie spared no expense to make a good impression. Borrowing money from neighbors and family, she threw a grand welcome party, introducing him as her future husband. Tommy, however, was surprised to see Angie's modest home and simple lifestyle. During his stay, their cultural differences became evident. Angie introduced Tommy to local delicacies like balut, which he tasted reluctantly, making everyone laugh. While these moments were lighthearted, Tommy's occasional complaints about the lack of comfort hinted at his true nature. Despite this, Angie remained blinded by love, ignoring the red flags. Rivals and jealousy. The dark turn. Angie's newfound love didn't sit well with everyone in the village. Rivals emerged, women who mocked Angie's average looks and questioned why Tommy would choose her. One particularly heated argument even turned physical, with Angie defending her relationship fiercely. But Angie's insecurity only grew. Tommy's interactions with younger, more attractive women on social media fed her jealousy. She began dressing more lavishly, acting like the richest woman in the village, in an attempt to hold on to Tommy's attention. Sadly, these efforts only widened the gap between them. As their relationship progressed, money became scarce. Tommy, running low on funds, suggested starting an online business, an escort service involving Filipino women. Angie was initially horrified but reluctantly agreed when she realized she had no other means to support herself. The couple's half-built house stood as a reminder of their shattered dreams. Angie often felt remorse but stayed, trapped by her financial dependence. Unbeknownst to her, Tomy was secretly involved with 6 other women, 3 of whom were pregnant. Angie's world began to crumble when she discovered the truth. The wife's arrival. Tomy's original wife from the US arrived unexpectedly in the Philippines. She confronted Angie's parents, revealing that Tomy was still legally married. The revelation left Angie devastated, shattering the trust she had in Tomy. The village buzzed with gossip. Angie, once confident and proud, now faced shame and isolation. Despite her regrets, she felt trapped, knowing she had no resources to escape the situation. In the end, Tomy's true motives became clear. He never intended to build a life with Angie. He had used her for his own gain, leaving her emotionally and financially drained. Angie was arrested for her involvement in the escort business, while Tomy returned to the US unscathed. This story serves as a stark reminder of the risks of online relationships and the dangers of blindly trusting strangers. Angie's tale is a cautionary one, a plea for self-respect and vigilance. If you found this story insightful, please share it and help spread awareness. Thank you for joining us in today's storytelling session. See you next time.